What's up with you guys? It's Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Ball Sports Network. Thank you all for the continued support of the channel. We're growing. Continue to like and hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and that way we can continue to grow and bring you great content. Now, today we are here to talk about why no athlete should ever, in any sport, take a pay cut, right, from a particular league, team, organization, whatever. And the focus of this discussion comes from Emmitt Smith. So Emmitt Smith went on, some sort of platform where he spoke about why Dak Prescott should take a pay cut or give a hometown discount to the Dallas Cowboys in order to pay everybody else and to assure the team will have continued success. He said if Dak's asking price is $35 million, he should chop it down to like $28 million, and that way they can pay Amari and pay the line and pay whoever. Now here's no. Emmitt, no. You should be ashamed of yourself, for one, for saying that on TV and trying to put that pressure on Dak Prescott. Let's just put that out there. But here's the thing. Dak Prescott, over his 4-year career with the Dallas Cowboys, has won a lot of games. And he's only been paid $400,000 to $500,000 per year. Let me say that one more time. He's a starting quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, the most valuable franchise in the entire NFL, and has been paid between $400,000 and $500,000 a year, like for the entire year. That's a lot of dudes' game checks, right? And this guy's per season, per year. So, and at any point, they could have bumped his salary, right? They never did. Whatever. For whatever reason, they never did that. Even after he had entrenched himself as a starter, even after proving that he was the guy. Now, the reason why Dak's salary is so low is because he was a late round pick, third, fourth round pick. But he has proven himself, and he's won a bunch of games. So there's that. Like that, I would have an issue with that. It's like, no, y'all had 4 years, to try to pay me. Y'all didn't. I gambled on myself, and I came in top 5 in passing yards. I want my pay. So the second is the NBA and the NFL are two of the only major sports leagues with salary caps. Well, it's not Dak's job to maneuver around the salary cap. That's Jerry and Stephen Jones' job. And I'm never going to do your job for you. Like, if you know you need to pay me, you paid Zeke, you need to pay dudes on the offensive line, you need to pay Amari Cooper, you figure it out. I know this is my number, and we can negotiate. But I'm not taking a 20%, right? To go from $35 million to $28 million, that's $7 million. That's 20% haircut just so y'all can be happy. No, like I want the team to have long success as well. But I also want to get my money, because of what I've done. Dak's won a lot of games for the Cowboys over the years. Over 4 years, I think they won a division 3 times, right? So he's won 3 division titles with what a lot of people will call an incompetent head coach. A guy that didn't deserve to be the head coach. Dak's made it work 3 out of the 4 years. So, yeah, he needs his pay. Second, like I said, Dallas owes Dak, right? Like, Dallas was a sinking ship before they got Dak and Zeke Elliott, right? And we saw that, yes, Dak is limited. He needs Zeke, right? Like they need each other. But we saw what happens when Dak plays bad. The team plays bad. We saw when Zeke plays bad, the team still has a chance. And Dak Prescott owes the Cowboys nothing. And no athlete in any sport should ever take a haircut because none of these billionaire owners are ever going to take a cut on their salary to appease the players. So why as a player would I take a cut on your career lifespan in the NFL, the average NFL career is 4 years, right? That's it. So in this 4 years or 10 years or 15 or whatever, however many years, I have to maximize my earning potential. Dak has done that with his play on the field. So now I have to I've maximized it on the field. Now I have to maximize it in the negotiations. And he has leverage. There's teams out there would want a Dak Prescott, a 26-year-old quarterback just now entering his prime. And I think with the right coach and the right system will be a really good quarterback, could potentially win you a Super Bowl. And another reason why Dak or any athlete moving forward, especially in the NFL, because the NFL, the contracts aren't fully guaranteed. And so if you set a precedent of taking less, they're going to expect the next guy to take less, right? So if Dak goes into these negotiations and say, okay, instead of 35, I'll take 28. So when Lamar Jackson comes up, the Ravens are going to be like, well, Dak, he took 28. Are you gonna take? He took a pay cut when when Deshaun Watson comes up. Dak Prescott took some less money over there in Dallas. What are you gonna take less? And now Patrick Mahomes is a different ball game, but I mean they're gonna press these questions, right? Like especially for the guys that haven't won Super Bowls. They're gonna be like, yo, this guy over in Dallas, he did this so they can save money and go out and get these weapons. You should do the same. No, you shouldn't, because like I said, when they're selling your jerseys and they're marketing your face, and you're sacrificing your body out on that field, nobody is taking that risk but you. And everybody else is eating, everybody else is getting paid, so there's no reason why you as the athlete should be the only one taking a cut. There's no way in hell if I was Dak Prescott, I'd take a pay cut from Dallas Cowboys. I have a number. I'm going to stay firm on it. I might wiggle a little bit. I might go from 35 to 33, but I ain't taking 20%. You ain't taking 20% from me. I'm gonna have my number that I know I will not go below, and that's how it should be. Emmitt Smith, and just by the way, really quick on Emmitt Smith as well. So Emmitt Smith, in his story, he said that when I was doing my negotiations with the Cowboys, I wanted to get a certain number, and I came back for less. Emmitt Smith, you held out. They went 0-2. They paid you. You became the highest paid running back at the time in the NFL. So, yeah, that's a hell of a pay cut. Dak's not going to be the highest paid quarterback. Okay, understandably. But when Carson Wentz is getting this amount, when the guys over at the Giants and the Redskins, they ain't getting paid. But Carson Wentz, Dak has a winning record against Carson Wentz. Now, the Eagles have a Super Bowl in that time, but Dak has a winning record against Carson Wentz, and he's better than Jared Goff. So when I see their numbers, I ain't taking less than them. I ain't taking less than them. I beat those guys head to head. I have better records than those guys, and I played better than those guys on the field. That's my 2 cents on it. That's what I think Dak Prescott, no athlete in any sport should take less than what they're worth, right? Unless you're on the back half of your career, maybe consider it. But never take a 20% cut for an organization for billions of dollars flowing through that organization. You guys let me know in the comments. What do you think? Do you think Dak Prescott should take a pay cut from the Dallas Cowboys? Should any athlete in any sport take any pay cut from any organization? Under what circumstance? Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Ball Sports Network. Thank you guys for watching. Continue to hit the thumbs up button, like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.